In this video, we're going to be testing ADRENLINE RUSH. So, ADRENLINE RUSH is a skill in World of Tanks console that gives you a 15% increase to your gun reload speed. But there is a catch when you're under 10% health. So I'm going to be doing this on two tanks. The M1A2, which currently has the most hit points out of any tank. It has 4,050 hit points. And the next tank we're going to be doing is the FV107, but I'm not going to talk about the FV107 when we get there, until we get there. So right now I'm driving the M1A2. The tank on your left has the ADRENLINE RUSH skill, and the one on the right does not. The one on the left has a 6-second reload. The one on the right has a 7-second reload. And yes, it's flipped. No idea how I did this, but it's flipped, and it doesn't have a timer. Anyway, yeah, the catch is you have to be under 10% health. But in Cold War, you had this whole patch kit that allows you to get your hit points back. So, is the skill really worth it in Cold War? Maybe, if you don't run the whole patch kit. Because as soon as you get back above your 10% health, the effect wears off. So, 10% of health on the M1A2 Abrams, it's 450 hit points. So you gotta be below 405 hit points for the skill to work, which is very low, but it's still 405 hit points to work with. And it does knock off a second of your reload, from your base reload of 7 seconds to 6 seconds. So that's still really nice. But you're still down there in low hit points. So clearly the one that has the ADRENLINE RUSH is far, far ahead of the one that doesn't. Yeah, especially that's what a second reload does. And a 15% increase in gun reload speed happens to your tank. So let's just move on to the FV107. So we're moving on to the FV107. So the FV107 has 1,700 hit points, and it's also autoloader. So this answers the question: does it work on autoloaders? And yes, it does. So the FV107 on the left side is using the ADRENLINE RUSH skill that has a 1.6 second reload, and the one on the right is not. It has a 1.9 second reload. Also, if you like this video, consider subscribing because it helps out the channel a ton and it's completely free. Thanks. So, let's talk about this tank a little bit more. 107, 1,700 hit points. That means you have to get under 170 hit points. So, yeah, that's kind of low of hit points. But this is just a test to see if it's actually worth having. And remember, 170 hit points, 1,700 hit points. If that's World War II, then that's like a tier 9 tank. And it's really kind of complicated what tanks to put this skill on. I wouldn't use it in Cold War because whole patch is a thing in Cold War, and whole patch is such a fantastic consumable. I would stick it for World War II, and maybe on like heavy tanks or artillery if you really want to try to get your luck getting your artillery under 10%. So good luck with that one. Oh, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that one, but I mean, it's just an idea. Do I have it on some tanks? I do. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. So on screen right now, there is the last video I did called Rapidane. So if you want to go check that out, go check it out. Also, you can go watch the playlist of all of these videos. So go check that out and see ya.